Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm a little late. My apologies, y'all. It was a busy day. It was a busy day. We out here getting things done. So, um, hey, the only thing good about today really was lunch. That was it, y'all. But brought me back to life a little bit. So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. You gotta excuse me, man. I'm still getting myself together. Let me plug this mic in for y'all because I'm about to give you some game. Because the people that came to motivate, I love it. I love it, guys, because you guys you're hitting me up and you're asking me questions, which I love that you're doing that, because that means that you're out here trying to get after it. All right. I do. I respect it. I love it. All right. But I'm out here getting after it too, y'all. Now I'm busting some moves. So I'm going to tell you guys about what I got going on. And then I'm going to answer some of your questions while I'm live, because you guys have been hitting me up. Some of you say you got deals going. Some of you guys are talking to prospects and everything. There better not be nobody I already talked to either now. But we going to be. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Good work, y'all. So I'm going to answer some of these questions and tell you guys about what I got going on. It's crazy, man. They screwed my door shut at the foreclosure, which is, hey, Lamaya's on here. Viviana's on here too. Hey, what up, Lamaya? All right. Okay. All right, guys. Put this thing up here for y'all right there. Become the bank. Oh, we got some viewers, man. Hey, don't forget to subscribe too. Hit that like button. If you think that I brought you some value, all right. So the purpose of this channel is to give you guys actionable knowledge that you can actually use to close these transactions. You go to any other channels, man, they're not giving you the game like this. Like, I'm giving you some inside stuff to get you guys to close these transactions. So this is what I got going on. This is like the foreclosure from hell. Okay. And for those of you that were at Motivate, right, I got that footage. I'm gonna be releasing some more because I almost climbed through the window today. Man, it was a lot. It was a lot. So, but this is what we have to do as part of being an investor. I gotta get my coffee, man. I'm tired, y'all. Get your questions in. Get your questions in, and I'll get to them. For you guys that hit the that commented already, man, I appreciate y'all. I do. Hit that like button too. I got my 6 or 7 subscribers up, right? Hey, so about this deal, it's getting a little crazy because there's stuff popping up. This is why it's important, guys, to do a title search. Okay, a title search. We've got to do title searches because we don't, especially the ones if we're dealing with distressed properties, people that are in foreclosure, pre-foreclosure, whatever, they're behind on their mortgage. Okay, so that tells me that they might be behind on some other bills. And this is a prime example because I'm just trying to get possession of this thing, man, and I had to get super creative, and the glove had to come off, and I don't like doing that. I don't, because we don't have to do that. But the thing about it is the gloves came off, but the people that were living there, it isn't even their mortgage. All right. And I'm not going to get into all the logistics, the relationships and stuff like, but just know that, okay, they're not the owners. So I had to get creative. So I go over there today. And I find out that there's a water bill on this property. Huge. I'm talking some bands, man, some thousands. I'm like, what? Popped up out of nowhere. But they were keeping current with the payments because you need your utilities, you need your water running. The Mid-American dude came over today, gave me the little green sign. I got the green sign. Oh, it's in my car, man. Damn, I want to go grab it. They gave me the green sign. They're about to cut the electricity off. I'm like, man. So, but that tells me, right, there's no lien on the property yet. All right. So I talked to the water company. I'm limited power of attorney. Now, I might change it up to, I still pay close attention because you guys have these documents, those of you that went to Motivate, that came to Motivate. And I hope Motivate gave you, I see it gave you some game because you guys are out here doing your thing. Peyton's on up here watching too. That's what's up, dog. I like it. I love it, man. Get to it. So, they gave me the Mid-American thing. They're about to cut that electricity off, but they don't have liens on the property yet. That's why a title search is important, okay, to make sure there's no other outstanding liens. However, if we're doing a buy and hold, we can buy with liens anyway, but I don't want to get too high level, okay? Because you guys were just trying to get a property under contract here. But I do want to tell you about this, okay? Because this is high level what I just did and what I'm about to do. So if you look the property up on public record, all right, it's got my company as the contract holder and then my seller as the deed holder, okay? So I call the water company calls me back, and that's the city, and they're like, yeah, it's just limited power of attorney, so all you can do is convey this property. All you can do is convey this property, which means all I can do is, sell it pretty much. And I'm like, well, that's open interpretation, because it says I can effectually sell it, and that means effectively. So that means a clean title is what effectually. So if this is clouding the title, and that's what I said, well, is this clouding the title? That's what I need to know. And then he says, no, it's not yet, because it's current, it's in the bands too, man. It's a few thousand. So he says, but we can turn your utilities off, the water. I said, well, okay. Let me ask you this though. Is this going to affect a transaction? If I go to sell it, will this affect it? And he says, no, it won't. And I said, so what you're telling me is you can't give me any more information. The only thing they could tell me was the amount, is what they're saying, man. I told you, they will try to make this difficult for you. They will. This is just their nature, guys. It's in their nature, but whatever. So what? With the hard stuff, it sharpens us up. So we want it to be kind of hard, man. If it's too easy, take a second look at it, all right? That goes for anything. So he says that since I'm not the deed holder, because I'm buying this on contract, that I can't get the information, but I can pay that thing, but I can't get any more information. Like, man, I'm not about to keep playing with you. So I said, also, if the deed is transferred to somebody else's name or a business name, then that water won't be affected by it. That bill will no longer be on that property. And he said, yeah, that's right. I said, that's all I needed to know. That's it. Simple problem resolved by just asking questions, guys. I remember I told you too that the most successful people ask the best questions. And I forgot to hit send on this text, man. I just sent it. I forgot to hit send. Anyway, so the most successful people ask the best questions. So I'm asking, man, but I'm being confident, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. I know what the hell I'm doing. So I did this, man. So they're not gonna just play with me like that. And this is what they attempt to do. So this is why you have to speak with confidence, even if you're wrong. Even if you're wrong, that's cool, man. They'll correct you. That's it. I went to the title company this morning too to find out when me and Mama's wholesale deal was done. We're just waiting on the buyer. So Monday they're gonna bring the cashier's check. Then they got to do a title opinion. All right, the lawyer does a title opinion, send it back. We get the check. I don't want to get too far off. There's questions. Bring your questions, guys. I'm gonna answer some of those questions live on the show, man, because I got a lot of people asking me questions. Man, there's some good questions up there already. I like that, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna give y'all some game too. I love this. So anyway, I'm running into these obstacles, right? They think they're playing with a rookie. So he says, if the deed is in someone else's name or in a business name, then we'll turn the water on for that business. That bill will go with the original deed holder. I said, man, that's cool. Say no more, man. That's all I needed to know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quit claim. That is quit with a T. I'm gonna quit claim deed it into one of my trusts. So now my trust owns this property, guys. I really feel like I have come up with a new way to do subject to, right? Because I'm buying it on contract, but I'm about to my trust. This is estate planning at its finest, guys. At its finest. I love it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna transfer that deed. I'm gonna quit claim it, and that is super simple. I quit claim that red tag. If you guys were at Motivate and we did that, you were on that tour of my investment properties that I bought with no money and no credit checks, that red tag with the deaf couple, I quit claimed that to my buyer. And it's simple one sheet of paper, you sign it, get it recorded, and go down to recorder's office. Boom. You sign it, get it notarized. You get it notarized when you sign it, and then you bring it to the recorder's office. Now the deed transfer done. A quit claim, I want you guys to look that up. I'm not going to give you that answer because you guys need to understand some of these terms, because some of these terms are things that we can do. That's why I say I'm teaching you guys the essence of this thing, man. I'm teaching you its soul. There's people up here asking, oh man, somebody from New Jersey searching for For oldies, all right. What kind of oldies you searching for? No, good. There's all type of oldies out there. Me too. Um, so, so somebody in Jersey asking about what lists I pull. I'm gonna get into that. I pull some good, pretty good, decent old lists now. Very motivated sellers. But that's why, like, the soul, man, the essence of this thing is important. All right. Um, when we know that, when we know the soul of a thing, man, its essence, um, we just have a better relationship with it. You know what I mean? It's a give take thing. It is. So I'm gonna quit claim deed it, but this is what happened, guys. I gave the people until Tuesday. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, the gloves had to come off, and they were already off, and that was not my fault, guys. I'm gonna release that footage. I've been releasing some reels on Instagram, on IG, and they're going nuts. Like, they're getting so many views. I'm like, man, people just like messy stuff, you know. But whatever. I mean, this is messy. It's funny too. It's kind of funny, man. I'm glad I was mic'd up. I cannot wait to release that. You guys that were at the Motivate seminar, you guys seen it, heard it. It was dope. And I'm getting the house on Tuesday. So, um, there's like a halfway house next to this house, right? In a beautiful neighborhood. You guys seen it. Some people told me, man, I should go ahead and just move in that thing. You know, my mentor lives in the subject too, man. Got his family in there and everything. So, um, thank you. So anyway, throwing me off a little bit, but uh it's next to a halfway house, right? Or these are people are like mentally not disabled, but socially disabled. So the neighbors like spying, man. Like every time I pull up, I've pulled up several times because I'm driving by making sure, man, get out. We have an agreement. I extended that, and then you broke that. And you think you can play with me. And the thing is now, if this was the owner, right? The person that has lived in this house, man, I wouldn't be tripping. You know, I'd be more lenient. You know, we'll talk it out, man. You know, but it's not. These people took over this house from the owner that I'm saving from foreclosure, guys. So sometimes we gotta, you know, show them who's boss, man. Now I'm financially invested in this thing now. You know, I get some money, but you know, I ain't mine. You know, but there's some in it though. That's the whole thing. So there's a halfway house there. So every time I'm driving by, dude will be out there, and then I'll pull up. No, not adverse possession. No, man. I mean, I guess I don't know even what that is really. They're in an adverse situation, and I'm definitely taking possession, but I'm helping them too. Searching for oldies. I'm helping them too. So this was a foreclosure. This was going to sheriff's auction. This house was going to sheriff's auction November 16th. Well, guess what? When you look it up on public record now, or on the sheriff's auction site for where I'm from, Iowa, Sioux City, Iowa, Woodbury County, it's now January 11th, right? I did that, okay? But, and I'm going to keep it, but because we got a plan here. So anyway, I'll pull up, man. This guy gets on the phone. He's spying. I can't even get in the house. They got screws in the door. The door is screwed shut. I'm like, what the hell? And then it's these weird screws too. I've never even seen, you know. So I took some pictures. I took a little video. I sent it to a couple of my contractors. Boom. And my contractors, one of my contractors hit me back. The one that bought that red tag from me, man. Relationships, guys. The one that bought that red tag, he's been a contractor for 40 some years. So he's my buyer and a contractor. He's like, yeah, that's a pretty common such and such screw. I don't even know what it was. So I'm like, okay, cool, Scott. You think you could come over and take it out for me? And he's like, yeah. Sorry, guys. Busy, man. So he's like, yeah, I can do that. So I meet him over there. When I get over there, he's got his truck in the driveway. This guy from next door is standing outside smoking a cigarette, man, like eyeing my contractor. So I'm like, hey, man, I'm just now you're starting to work my nerves now because you're stepping over the line now. You're just doing too much. You are, man. You're just doing too much. So you know, this is my house, man. Now I'm being cool, really. I'm being cool. So I get over there. We go. He takes the screws out. He's like, man, it's still locked. I'm like, oh man. So he's like, well, let's look around for some windows. So I'm like, cool. Look around. I've been in the inside, obviously, and there's screws on the inside too, man. The back door, windows, whatever. So I was about to go through the window. Long story short here, guys, because I want to answer some of your questions. I'm gonna get to it. I got some questions up here. I want to give y'all this game. So long story short, I gave them till Tuesday. I'm still undecided what I'm doing on the exit strategy, okay? Because I have so many options, guys. So many. I've got so many options with this. I'm just undecided. I really am. I'm just undecided. But the good thing about it is I have options here, and my seller is good. He's good, man. That foreclosure has stopped. They are not reporting negatively on his credit. Guys, I took him out of foreclosure. I helped him. He wasn't even living there, so that was the main thing he was worried about. So, all right, guys, let's look at some of these questions, man. What do you got here? Searching for oldies. He says, bro, hey, man, first off, searching for oldies. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I'm humbled by that. You all the way in New Jersey, too. That's what's up. I got some students out that way, man. East Coast. I love it. So, bro, I've been wholesaling for a year. No contracts to closing. Had 3 in the beginning when I first started that I had to release or couldn't find a buyer for. Hitting a wall. Okay. Searching for oldies. I love the effort, man. I do. I love the effort that you're getting out there and you're taking action and you're getting these things under contract. See, this is the importance of a mentor too, because I'll say this, my 18-year-old apprentice now, and he just turned 18 the end of September. He comes to me last week or the week before last, and he's like, I got this house under contract, but I don't know what to do. And I'm like, oh man, what? I was like, dude, I didn't even know you were calling people, like reaching out to people. I had no idea. And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. That's what's up, man. I hope your contracts are good. This is what I tell him. Well, anyway, he's like, I don't know what to do with it. I said, that's all right, man. That's all right, because you've already done what you needed to do. You got that thing under contract. I said, now, but now for how much? Because searching for oldies, that's a lot of people's problems when they first get into wholesaling. They will offer too much money on a wholesale contract, and then they can't sell it on the back end. So, but he got this house for 61,000. It's worth ARV of 147,000. So that's pretty darn good. I don't know the percentages because I really don't wholesale too much, but I just did this because my 18-year-old apprentice had it under contract. I just got a cash buyer. So I'm going to give you a tip searching for oldies. I'm going to give you this tip. All right. This is how I found buyers, man, for what cash buyers too, for one of my properties. I got the Section 8 list, the Section 8 landlord list, or you can get the Section 8 houses list, and then you look up those addresses and see who owns them, because searching for oldies, they're investors. Those are investors. All right. So that's how you get your buyers. Hey, you're hitting that wall. Look into creative financing. All right. Watch some of this channel, man. Hit that thumbs up. You're commenting. That's what's up. Subscribe too. And then look into this channel. That's going to give you some tips, man, because wholesaling, it just leaves you with one option. We want ownership, man. I own this house that I just got, man, in foreclosure. I own it. And my mentor says, own nothing and control everything. And I absolutely control this. Control it, man, with an iron fist too. Iron fist, man. I'm about to get paid. So that's what's up. Searching for oldies. Do your thing, man. Looking to create a financing, but pull that buyer's list. All right. Section 8. What do we got here? Who is this? Derek McLean. All right. Oh, Derek. Hey, man, look at that. That's the universe right there. How do you get the Section 8 landlord list? Man, that is the universe, Derek. Thanks for watching, homie. I appreciate it. Man, where you tuning in from? That's what I like to know. Listen, when you ask a question, put where you're from in there too, because I want to know, man. I'm all the way in Iowa. I'm in little old Iowa. Man, my lights ain't on back here. The hell? Damn, man, that pissed me off. My bad, y'all. So anyway, put where you're from. All right, Derek. Great question. And I kind of only half-ass answered that last one about the wholesale. I was just saying, get the Section 8 landlords, right? Great question, man. So Section 8, guys, it is not a local county thing. All right. It's not local. It's not like a city thing or a county thing. It is a state thing. They get federal money for Section 8. This is why those monthly payments are guaranteed. All right. So our Section 8 is down at the DHS building, Department of Human Services. Now, I don't know what that is in each and every state, but it's like where you get your food stamps, your child, the child protection services. So ours is Department of Human Services. That is, and if it's not there in your state, that's where your breadcrumbs will be to find that list. And that is a buyer's list right there. Instant, guaranteed. So you're not pulling this list from some random software or some random website hoping that these are buyers and then playing games with them. Nope. These people are buyers. And we did this organically, man. Organically. You want to know why? Because I know the soul of this thing, man. I know its spirit, man. I love it. So they're all buyers, dude. And if you use creative financing, your buyers, you can then sell to them on terms. So they just give you a down payment and then they make monthly payments to you. And you're not doing any credit checks. You're getting passive income. You get a chunk on that down payment initially. You get your monthly passive income. And then on the back end, they exercise that option whether it's a lease option, contract for deed, whatever, you're getting another chunk, man. Dude, and you own it. And if they don't exercise that option, guess what? You don't even have to go through the eviction process. Not when you're selling on contract. Nope. I love selling on contract where I'm from, down in my state. Now, I am not a lawyer, nor am I an accountant. All right. This is all just educational purposes only, but I'm damn sure a go-getter now. I'm damn sure a go-getter. You just run a forfeiture. 30 days, you get that property back. You just do it all over again. Boom. DHS, man, Department of Human Services. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, there's some Peyton. I got to get my man Peyton in. Hey, Lamaya, you know you better ask a question because you was asking all them questions. Yeah, you was texting me. Hey, come on. All right, the lady I talked to today inherited this property and she wants to get rid of the house, but she has nowhere to go. Hey, Peyton, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, we can get this one, I feel, based off of what you told me. Now, in the 7 steps to becoming the bank guidebook that everybody got that came to the Motivate Summit, in that guidebook, I believe it is step 4 or 5. That is finding prospects. And we went over finding prospects, how we research them. So Peyton, I don't know how you found that out. Comment it, man, and put where you're from, Peyton. Peyton's from my hometown. Guess what? Peyton's a youngster too, a young buck. Peyton's going to be a millionaire, man, for sure, if he keeps pushing. Anyway, Peyton, I don't, okay, you talked to her. You obviously asked her some open-ended questions because we know what her problem is. See, this is what I love about this, guys. We don't buy houses. We buy problems, okay? And if we can solve that problem, we get paid very well. And then as icing on the cake, we get a house. We get a house, man. She inherited property. Remember what I told you guys about properties that are inherited? I get so excited about this, guys. I'm sorry. I live and breathe this stuff. I do. I'm just passionate about it. Very few things that I'm, really, really like passionate about. Real estate, my daughter, and then you know what I mean? My teammate, man. You know what I mean? Then my family. That's it, man. Really. But so when we solve these problems, man, this is what's happening. She has nowhere to go. There might not be equity in there. She inherited this. So what about her mortgage or her rent that she was already paying? And then she inherits this property and it's got debt on it. Even if it doesn't have debt, it may need repairs. So, but everybody's living their life, man. They're living their life. Most people don't have money to just up and pay for thousands of bucks for some repairs, right? So this is where we come in, Peyton. I'm so hyped right now that you got this because we have a problem to solve, all right? And since people, I love realtors, man. I do. I love realtors. I got a meeting with Andrea, man, Monday. I'm going to chat with her because, guys, I'm going to put together a team for you guys, and you guys are going to be running this team, not me. So you're going to be a part of a machine, man. Part of a machine. Then you guys are going to go out and get these deals just rolling. Boom, boom, boom. Helping each other, man. The Go-Getter Family, y'all. The Go-Getter Family. I'm hyped, man. My Go-Getters are on here. Yeah, Peyton's a Go-Getter for sure, man. We got Lamaya on here, a Go-Getter. Viviana's on here, a Go-Getter. Oh, man. A bunch of people. So she's got a problem, man. She inherited this property. So we can take over this debt, right? Or we can turn her into the bank if she owns it outright. I don't know the circumstances, but that's what we're going to do, Peyton. We're going to see how much equity she has in this property. Now, she inherited it, so I'm going to assume that the person was a little older. They probably lived there for a while. She inherited this thing. They either had, I'm sure. We'll talk, man. I'm going to hit you up. I'll get the address. We'll run it. We'll run it on PropStream. And then we'll do the Go-Getter Families finding prospects step in the 7 steps to becoming the bank. And we're going to find out everything. And then we'll holler at her, man. Now we'll break that down. This could be a potential JV, Peyton, man. Your first deal. So we'll close it, man. We'll see what's up. I need to know, is it in South Sioux or is it in Sioux City? Because Peyton, I've never closed a transaction in Nebraska. But that's okay because I have relationships over there. I've got connections. So we're good. So tell her, if you talk to her before you and I get together, that don't worry. You're just going to do a little research and you're going to take it back to your committee. All right. This is what you tell her now. This is a negotiating tool too. Just say, okay, ma'am, I'm sure that we can do something for you. I'm pretty sure of that. All right. And we can probably, I don't want to write this in stone, but we can probably, and this is the way you got to talk too. We can probably put some money in your pocket as well. But what I've got to do is I've got to bring it back to my committee. and we're going to run the numbers, and they'll give me permission. I'm just their guy on the ground, and they're going to let me know what we can do. And you authorize some paperwork, and we'll take care of this problem for you. That's it. And we'll make it a easy experience. So Peyton, watch this video again too. This is a live, but it's a play. You can play it back. So I just gave you some game. All right. I'm going to holler at you too, man. So, all right, Derek, you already got a question answered. She wants to know how long she has to stay. She lives there? Oh, she's in town? Is she in town because it was a funeral? Man, she don't have to stay long at all, bro. We can get it done tomorrow. Keep it 100. We can get it done tomorrow, Peyton. So, yeah, easy, simple too. I got you. Don't even trip. If she's got to go out of town, all right. Now I have buyers calling me constantly and been pulling lists, but haven't been able to get any new contracts. Man. So somebody asked, let me see. I got so many questions on here. Searching for oldies is going in. Need that creative finance to expand my options. You sure do, man. You sure do. Searching for oldies. She told me okay, let's see here. We're going to talk about this deal a little bit, guys. This is, you guys want to learn creative financing? We're in the field, man. I'm going to tell you guys this, man. I'm not an investment coach, man. I do have students, but I'm an investor. This is what I do. I invest, and I'm just in front of you right now because, like I always say, man, we have our plans, and then there's God's plans. All right. And I had made it up to my mentor show, and was on his show. He's got a lot of subscribers, man, 88,000. So don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe. This is how you go buy a house, guys, with no money. And you can do this on a foreclosure. This is what this is supposed to be about. You can do it on a foreclosure. You can do it on Peyton's deal, an inheritance. All right. This lady inherited this property. Okay. So it's not a foreclosure. They're still in good standing. Right. But it's distressed because they have a problem. All right. This is how you do it with no money. Let me see. She told me she inherited and is $5K behind in payments, and she doesn't want the house no more, but has no money to go somewhere else. Boom. Man, what? That's a home run, dog. That is a home run, homie. Home run, that 5K. Now, I don't know how often you've been talking to her, man. You got my number. We'll chat. If you stay up late, it's Friday night, man. I don't go out and party and drink, man, because this is what I do. So I'm not gonna be out partying and stuff like that. Come on, man. We're trying to build something, man. So definitely ain't gonna be doing that. So I'll hit you up tonight, and man, let's close it, dog. It won't take but a second, too, man. A hot second. Owned it for 2 years. Oh, she inherited it, though. Okay, so all right, don't even trip. Lamaya, I got to get my go-getters, guys. I'm getting my go-getter family members first here too, and getting theirs real thorough because they're go-getter family members. They're in the family, y'all. We take care of family. Lamaya, I got you. So you have a buyer that's looking for a fixer-upper, been hitting a wall, looking for one in the area. He wants, and you didn't finish that, Lamaya. Oh, you must have ran out of characters or something, because that's it. All right, guys, don't forget to put where you're from. All right. Because we want to know, man, even if you're from Sioux City, Iowa, we got some go-getters. We got go-getters that are in Sioux City, man. Go-getter family. So Lamar, I'm gonna give you some game right now. Now, at Motivate, guys, I told you that I told you. Dang. Okay, now you all right. So at Motivate, I told you guys that we are not transactional. Okay. We're not transactional. It's not just like, okay, here, I'm going to give you some money and then you give me your house and then I never see you again. I never talk to you again. That's not how we do things because money, guys, it comes and it goes. All right. Money comes and goes, and we can get money off of anything, man. I love artwork, guys. I love artwork, and I'm looking at some artwork right now. So I love artwork. I love art in all forms, man. I do. I love Shakespeare, because it teaches about human behavior too. So anyway, relationships. Lamaya, you have a buyer. Peyton, we're gonna have a house. We're gonna get it under contract first, though. So you guys settle down. Don't get too excited, Lamaya and Peyton. But we're gonna talk, Lamaya, about your buyer. All right. Well, I'm gonna see what's up. Peyton, we've got a property, so we're gonna see what's up. And then we're all going to do something. Now, Lamaya, if you're bringing a viable buyer, because I've got many of them. So I'm going to talk to you about yours first, because I want to get you guys this experience, because I'm not tripping, man. I'm not tripping. I want to get you guys some experience, because I'm not going to be in Sioux City too much longer. It's time to fly, man. I'll probably go up to Sioux Falls for a minute, but I'm about to kill it up there. I can't stop looking at the dang phone. So anyway, relationship equity. This is how relationship is born. And Peyton's out there acquiring. Lamaya, you've been studying, right? You've been studying the contracts. You got some buyers, which that was what I said too at the Motivate Summit, but I should have been clearer. Get your first deal. Then you worry about buyers, because this is what happens. Now you're like giving your buyer excuses, because you must have told your buyer something, because they know you. Why would they want to buy a house from you? People don't just randomly come up and want to do that. So get your first house under contract, and searching for oldies. If you're listening to this, man, listen, here goes a creative deal, man. I'm gonna give you guys the game because I got these viewers, and then somebody just sent me some artwork on my phone. Man, I'm feeling great. All right, feeling real good. So Peyton, she owes $5,000. This is how we're going to do it, man. And we're not going to spend a dime out of our own pocket. Not a penny for this house. Not a penny. So we're going to get this house from her on creative terms, okay? Because she doesn't want it anymore. She doesn't want it. She owes $5,000. They're hounding her, man. They're hounding her. The bank's hounding her. If she's calling in trying to get a break, like, man, help me. I inherited this house. I own. If she owns a house, like I own a house, or I'm paying rent at this other house. I inherited this house, so I do want to keep it though. I want to keep it. That's probably what she was trying to do initially. But the bank, the lenders, guys, they don't care, man. They don't care about people. You know what I mean? And if you don't know how to navigate, the system, then it's gonna be tough on you. It's gonna be tough on you. She wants to know how long she has to stay. Okay, it's gonna be tough on you. So this is what we do. Put some more questions up there too, but we're gonna go over this. I'm about to give you guys the game on how you do these creative deals. All right. So she's in debt. We are her problem solver, ma'am, Mrs. Seller. Don't worry. You only owe $5,000. What I need to do is just, if you have your last mortgage statement available, that would be very helpful. Because what I've got to do is just verify what you're telling me. I know you know what you're talking about. Because remember, guys, we trust, but we verify. So I know you know what you're talking about, Miss Seller, but I just got to verify it, because I got to bring this stuff back to my committee. All right. And because this committee, it's a buffer. Even if there is no committee, like they say, I'm kind of crazy, right? So my committee is me talking to myself about the deal. That's the committee. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's the committee. You know what I mean? I'll be having the best conversations with myself. I've been having some good conversations lately too. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm gonna have some good ones, man, for real. So, you get that last mortgage statement. Now that's gonna tell you what the APR is, right? The annual percentage rate. Is it a fixed rate? Now your mortgage statement might not tell you if it's a fixed or adjustable rate mortgage, but that's cool, man. We're getting a good idea of how much she's behind, because what she doesn't know is that 5,000. It's actually more than that, because we're gonna have to get a reinstatement. Right, we're gonna have to reinstate this loan, that 5,000. So we'll see how much equity, how many repairs the house needs, how desirable it is. Is it in a desirable neighborhood? And that is when we will give her the offer. Do not, Peyton, do not offer her anything, any money, nothing concrete. We are going to solve her problem, and that is money in and of itself. Now, I mean, it is it's currency, it's currency, money, green money. It's just notes, man. So for whatever, man, I don't even know. It's not even backed by gold anymore. But so don't offer her any money. We're going to solve her problem. So, ma'am, I'm sure that we can. I'm pretty sure that we can get something done for you here, because we're one of the few that know how to do things in these sort of situations, do these transactions, right? Untie these knots. Okay, so I just have to verify this information that you're telling me, bring it back to my committee. So if you can, Peyton. Oh, you can't. Well, no, listen, you can get the information release, because she only signs that. The information release, the standard information release form. Okay. Standard information release form. Ma'am, I just need you to sign the standard information release form. And remember, we fill it out. Boom, boom, boom. We get to that social security number. You're filling it out. Okay. You spell your name, Seller, Mrs. Seller, Seller. Okay. And then your social security number. And that's how you do it, man. Your social security number. And look up, don't say nothing, get it. If you can't, don't trip. But you need to practice this, Peyton. So you get that, we can call our bank with that. And then we're going to get limited power of attorney. We'll do that later. But just tell her that, man, I'll get you worked out. So what we're going to do, though, is this. We're going to verify that information with the bank. How much does she owe? Is it a fixed or adjustable rate, right? These are the numbers that we need, because we're going to then bring it to Lamaya's buyer or one of mine. I got people breaking down my door, man, telling me they want to buy properties on terms. That's why I don't know what I'm going to do with this property I just got in God's country with the addicts, man, that screwed my damn door shut, man. Whew, it's crazy. So anyway, sorry guys, I gotta drink my coffee, man. Y'all wearing me out. So we are gonna get those exact numbers. Okay, now if she only owes 5,000, if this is a nice house, I'm sure, I am quite certain that her percentage rate, her APR on that mortgage is pretty low, maybe 4.5, right? The one on my property now, I believe it's on 4.375. I'm selling it on terms with 6.5% interest. So that's like 2.5% more. So I'm sorry, man, because it's a good deal too to my buyer. It's a great deal to my buyer, but that 2.5%, man, and they charge 8% to 10% on buying on contract, man, right? So let me put my phone on silent. Sorry. So I'm selling 6.5%, so I get that spread on that interest, because that's all profit, and that is monthly passive income, okay, on our buyer. Now, if our seller, right, the person who's in distress, who inherited that property, she only owes, we're going to say with the fees and things like that, depending how far along she's in foreclosure, if she's in pre-foreclosure, if it's recorded or whatever, we'll find that out before I talk to her. I'm going to find all that out. She'll owe, we'll say 6,500 to 7,000. All right. A good house lately, I've been getting $20,000 and up. My average down payment when I sell on contract is $22,000. And I put that in the 7 Steps guidebook, man. That's my average down payment, 22,000 and some change, right? So all that said, minus 7,000 from 22,000, that's 15 grand. We're going to up the purchase price, because if she inherited this property, think about this now. Think about it, guys. All the viewers, I want you to think about this. If she inherited this property, most likely whoever she inherited this property from was a little bit older. Okay, just a little bit older, man. You know, we grow in life, man. Time stops for no man. That's the one thing. That's what I say. That's like, time is like the one thing we're all equal in. We all have 24 hours in a day. You know what I mean? So, and for the people that are just popping in, my fault. I'm Gene Boykin. I'm a founder of the GoGetter Family. We got go-getters on here watching right now, and I'm answering their questions. But I'm talking about creative financing, taking over foreclosures, failed listings. What else, man? Inherited properties. This is a probate, right? Divorces, man. They don't want to make repairs, right? Tired landlord. No equity, and they need to sell. They're relocating. We can do this on all these properties. We can buy these properties, man, take control of them for no money and no credit checks by becoming the bank. Becoming the bank, man. It is beautiful too when you become the bank. So let me get back on subject here. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, man. I want to get in the algorithm so I can give my people this knowledge. Give them this knowledge, man. So she owes about 7,000. We're going to charge our buyer $20,000 down payment. That's going to put us at that isn't no 15,000. That's 13,000, right? 13 grand. And we're going to, you know, boom, hey, because we're going to up the purchase price. The person that she inherited it from, a little bit older, they probably owned that house for a while. So that means they got equity. She is in a problem situation, though. She's $5,000 behind. She can't catch it up. She can't catch it up. So she needs our help. And for being able to bring value to this situation, I was just talking about this at lunch, bringing value to the situation, we are going to get paid in proportion to the value that we bring. Okay. She wants out. She wants out, man. She's tired of dealing with the bank, man, lender, man, that debt breathing down her neck. Nobody can help her because they don't know how to do this, guys. This is the right way to do real estate. It is. So this is how we're going to get this thing. So we use our buyer's down payment after we get this under contract and get control of it. Now we have legal rights, and I am not a lawyer or an accountant. I'm just a go-getter, man, the go-getter, right? Turn that hoodie around for you real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start letting people get these, man. GoGetter Family. This is a movement, y'all. This is a movement. So we use our buyer's down payment, okay? And by using the buyer's down payment, that's going to pay any fees. That's going to pay any fees. That's going to pay that back payment. It's going to reinstate that mortgage. So the mortgage is going to be good again. The mortgage is going to be reinstated in good standing. The bank, they can't do anything. We don't need to, we're not even, man, we're good. Use that down payment. We've got 13,000 extra. Then on the interest rate, selling this thing on contract at 6.5%. That is 1.5% lower than anybody in the city that sells on contract. You want to know why? There's a couple reasons why they have these high interest rates. One, because they're using, their money or their credit to buy these houses. We're not. These people already qualified, man. So they've got to make their money back, and they exploit people with, in my opinion, with those high interest rates. We are not using, so we can charge a little bit lower interest rate, man, because we want to help people. We want to provide affordable home ownership to our people, and we're getting paid for that too, and everybody's winning, man. I don't see a better way. I don't, man. So we use that buyer's down payment. We keep the spread. Now, we do not, and I repeat this now, the GoGetter family, everybody that was at the Motivate Summit this November 4th through the 6th, that got this game, that got a piece of my soul, Levi Epps' soul, Ike Rayford, man, this certified, David Anderson, Business Automation, got a piece of their soul. Y'all, we don't do fix and flips. We do not do fix and flips. We don't do repairs. I have not swung a hammer. The only thing I did, man, today, it was today. This is the first time I grabbed a screwdriver, man, electric screwdriver, because I was going to have to take the air conditioner out the damn window so I could get in my house, man. That was the only time I had a tool, man. So, and I own 5 houses. I've done, 6 transactions or something like that. So we don't do these repairs. So the person that's moving in, depending on the condition of the house, we may sell it to an investor. If it is in good shape and just needs some lipstick, man, some updating, right? Because an older person probably owned it. Then they'll do the painting, carpets, whatever. They come in expecting to have to do some repairs. All right. So that's how we're going to do it, man. And then we're going to get that monthly passive income. We're not landlords, so we don't fix leaky faucets and go in the middle of the night to clogged toilets. They're buying it. They own it. They are owners. They are home owners. So they are responsible for maintenance and repairs. We just get paid on the 28th of every month. That's when we get our monthly payments due, the 28th. So let's see, 3-bed, 1 bath. Doesn't look terrible. 850 square feet. That's not too bad, man. Do you utilize cold callers, VAs? If so, hold on. I'm going to answer this question for you, man. Then I gotta get, okay. We do. You utilize VAs. Philippines is the way to go because they have the least heavy accent. All right. But searching for oldies. Let me tell you this. You have gotten a few deals under contract. All right. That's what's up now. That's what's up. But you have not closed a transaction. So to win a war, okay, like when you're in war, man, and this is what this is. This is war. I feel like it's war every day, man, because I'm fighting for my survival, just like I had been, growing up, man, because I grew up rough, and that's what I says. I'm not upset about that or hurt that I grew up rough. I'm happy about that because it gives me an edge now over my competition and the people that I'm up against in this thing, right? My competition, it gives me an edge. So to win a war, you just got to win one small battle at a time. So you're already thinking about VAs and what country, which is good. You're thinking ahead. That is what an innovator does, right? Because for businesses, you've got the innovator, and then you've got an integrator that puts this stuff together. They're behind the scenes. The innovator is the visionary, and then the integrator. You need both, man. They're both equally as important, but searching for oldies, small battles at a time. The VAs will come, man. For now, we can make the calls, right? Because we still got to we're getting this under contract and then we're getting it sold. We're getting an assignment fee, or we are gaining control and ownership of a property. And then we'll get to the VAs, man. All right. But see, the problem lies in this. And this is all out of love too, searching for oldies. Because one thing about me, man, I got mad love for my people, man. I do. That's why I'm giving y'all this game, man. Giving it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, man. I'm gonna give you the truth because I want you. I don't want to sugarcoat stuff, man. So it doesn't help you. I'm trying to uplift, man. I'm trying to uplift, miss. I don't know if you're a guy or girl, so I just say man generally. I need to work on that. Sorry about that. Anyway, so let's get the property under contract, and then we're gonna get it sold, or we're gonna get it sold on rent to own. Okay, and then we'll get to the VAs. Let's win a battle, then we'll get on to the next battle, then we'll get on to the next, and then we're next thing you know, we're winning the war. We got money, we got money, we got options, we got control, we got influence. All right. Guys, that's let's see. And that phone is a devil. Yeah, it sure is, ain't it? Sure is. Andrew. All right, Andrew. What up, Andrew? Andrew, man. GoGetter Family. That's where it's at. So, and then Lamaya's still on here. Lamaya said, wait, Derek has some questions too. Lamaya just said something about her buyer. Lamaya said her buyer's an old landlord. And your buyer's looking for a fixer upper, which is cool because we don't do, okay, there she goes. We don't do fix and flips, guys. So this is perfect. Buyer's an old landlord of mine, so I have a relationship with my buyer already. Cool. All right, we're gonna get that worked out. I got you. All right. So, guys, it's 7:50. Man, I appreciate you guys, tuning in, asking the questions, telling us where you're from. Lamaya, we got Lamaya out of Sioux City, Iowa. That's what's up, man. That's where I'm from. Let me see, man. I'm gonna get Derek McLean in here one more time too. Okay, Derek McLean. Great question, man. Derek McLean, you're asking great questions. All right. That name sounds familiar to me, man. Have we talked or something, man? I think we might have talked. Because I mess with my people. I'm not an investment coach, man. I'm not a guru. I am an investor. I don't accept everybody into the GoGetter family. There's certain qualifications, man, because we want people with integrity. People that don't let fear hold them back, and people that have a desire to help others. Man, go-getters, man, coachable. So, great question, Derek. See, the go-getter family, we want no competition leads, and we want motivated sellers. So we're not just randomly calling lists, buying a list of 1,000 people and just randomly calling, asking them, hey, do you want to sell? Are you still interested in selling your house? Because that'll get you nowhere, man. It's almost like waiting for lightning to strike or hitting the lotto, right? I mean, it is, because everybody's doing that. So what we're doing is, I see that you have the seeds in this. You have the seed of this in you, man, because you're asking before the judicial sales, which is the sheriff's auction. Yes, we are seeing that these are going to sheriff's auction, right? And then we're doing the go-getter families method of research on them so that we know a ton of information going in before we make contact, man. So because we know this, Derek, we know that they are motivated sellers. They must sell their home, and there's just a time limit left. So most investors, they're going to wait until the auction date, man, and they're going to go in there and bid, and they're going to try to throw their money around. And in states that have a redemption period, you just get a sheriff's deed for 6 months, and that person can come redeem their property still. So you can't even do any work on it. So your money's just sitting for 6 months. Man, I don't got no money like that. I mean, I'm working on it still. I still don't, man. I still don't. I'm not going to sit up here and stunt. I own 5 houses, man. I got a long ways to go. I do. But we do it a different way, man. We do. We don't have to use no money. We don't have to use any of our own money. We don't have to do any credit checks. We don't have to take any risk of going to the auction and bidding on these properties. And maybe we win one and maybe we don't. Right? No, we're going to talk to these people with our research method. We reach out to them first and we let them know we have a way out for them. Right? And we do this in a specific way. I've got some other negotiating videos on my channel, right, that'll give you the game, because we set ourselves apart, man. It is not that typical stuff. This is art, man. It's an artistry, right? And I said this. That's why I say I appreciate all forms of art. I do. But the way we negotiate, it's conversational negotiating. So we'll get in touch with them beforehand, and then we'll let them know that we can fix that problem. And by fixing that problem for them, and we get them paid too. Now, if there's money that needs to be, my last one, the one before my last one, I got them the movers, and I paid somebody to help her pack. That killed 2 birds with 1 stone, though. I mean, it helped her pack because she needed help, right? She had just beat cancer and just all some other stuff, but it also ensured that she was going to be moving out of that house, and my buyer was getting his house. Boom. Hey, two birds with one stone, man. I love it. Hey, but I'm solving problems. So yes, we do it in pre-foreclosure before it goes to the sheriff's auction. We want to get to you. All right. We want to get to you. Uh there's new comments. Let's see what we got. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, you subscribed, homie. That's what's up. I was playing, man. I was at my Motivate seminar and I was like, yeah, y'all gotta go subscribe. I'm counting too, because I'm at, 6, 7. I got a couple subscribers on that thing. I was on my mentor show too, Chris Haskins, man. That's the big homie. And I'm from Iowa. And this creative financing and subject to, I'm out here going so hard with the hustling so hard with the GoGetter family. And I've done 2 interviews on my mentor show and I worked my way to him. You know what I mean? I haven't, that's my mentor, man. Relationship equity. So guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I do appreciate you guys watching, man. I do appreciate, I need that creative finance to expand my options. Man, you do, Andrew. You do, straight up, man, because that creative financing, it gives us options. It gives us a certain sense of power, man. I mean, there's no other way for me to articulate that, right? Because person says power, like whatever, but it does. Because I don't know if you guys have heard this theory, right? There's a red ocean, and then there's a blue ocean. Right? It's a blue ocean, red ocean theory, okay? Red ocean, it's all red and it's all bloody because there's a bunch of predators in there swimming around and they're eating up all the prey. They're attacking the prey, tearing them up like sharks do, man. So there's blood in the water, bunch of blood in the water. You can't see anything. It's hard to find the prey. There isn't that many. But then there's the blue ocean. Right? That's where I'm living, man. Especially in Sioux City. I'm over chilling too, just chillaxing, like, man, whatever, I'll close the deal. I ain't tripping. I got it, right? Because of this. A blue ocean means that there are no other predators over there. And there's all this prey. There's all this prey in the blue ocean, man. All this food to eat. All this food to eat and nothing eating this food. Nothing eating this food, man. But me. But me, man. So it's just a better life, man. You got power, influence, you get money, you're a unicorn. You are a unicorn, man. I got brokers, man, that have been brokers for 25 years, telling my students that I have helped close transactions, that what they're doing is like magic. So, Andrew, expand your options, man. The GoGetter family, check us out, man. There's some links in the description too. All right. There's links in the description. Come check us out, man. Let me see. Peyton, I was planning on calling her back tomorrow. Do you want me to fill out the standard information form when I talk to her? Not over the phone, man. No. Hey, hold on now. We don't do any negotiating like that over the phone, man, because we don't do that. Now, if you must do a video call because we want to look them in the eye. But just slow down, Peyton. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm gonna hit you up later tonight, man. All right. I want to discuss this, but I want you to go to step 4 or 5 in the 7 steps guidebook. I'll pull this out real quick to show the world, man. Go to step. Look at that. That's 7 steps. The GoGetter family 7 steps to becoming the bank, y'all. This motherfucker go hard. That thing goes hard. Step 5. Step 5. Finding prospects. Peyton, I want you to go there to step 5, which is on pages 15 through 19. All right. I want you to follow that process because I want you to do this research. So that way, when I call you tonight, Peyton, you will have information for me about this property, because this finding prospects on 15 through 19, it tells you exactly what to look for and what to research prior to talking to these people. And then what we're going to do is this, Peyton. She's tired of this. She wants to get up out of there. Who can't use a check, right? I can always use a check, man. This is what a joint venture is, all right? This is what a joint venture is. I want you to find the prospects really on 16. I want you to research her. We're gonna talk, and then we'll hit her tomorrow, man. We'll hit her up tomorrow. Let me see. I got my daughter, man. We're kicking it till noon. It's Saturday, so whatever afternoon, man. I got to do a show at noon too with my homie out of Washington D.C. and Virginia area, Operation Invest, Johnny Lynham. So after that, Peyton, boom, I got you. I'm gonna hit you up. All right, guys, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I do appreciate that. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube, man, it was dope. It really was. I'm glad y'all let me pour into you, give you some of this knowledge, man, that I be keeping bottled up. And man, just take it and run with it, guys. Anybody and everybody can do this. All right. So we talked about many things on this live, and I gave you guys a lot of game, man. But buying foreclosures before they get to the auction, and then also we're talking about Peyton's distressed property. Okay. You do need particular contracts with these. We don't even call them contracts to our sellers because we use particular language. So you got the negotiating stuff on there. Those some of those links, the older videos, man, they're old, man. I was in a growth process myself. You know what I mean? So hit these links in this video. That's got all the updated information or whatever, and how to get a hold of me or my team. All right. Guys, I'm up out of here. I appreciate you tuning in. All right. But till next time, let's get to it, y'all.